Actors must make us think they're real. Our friends must not make us think we're acting. They are, though, in slow time. My wild words slip into fusion and risk losing the solid ground. So stranger, get wilder still, probe the highlands. Bourbon is a wicked brew, recalling courage milk, refined poison of cockroach and tree bark, leaves and fly wings scraped from the land. A thick film, menstrual fluids, no doubt add their splendor. It is the eagle's drink. Why do I drink? So that I can write poetry. Sometimes, when it's all spun out and all that is ugly recedes into deep sleep, there is an awakening, and all that remains is true, and the body is ravaged, the spirit grows stronger. Forgive me, my Father, for I know not what I do. I want to hear that last poem of the last poet. What is connection when two motions, thought to be infinite and mutually exclusive, meet in a moment of time? Yes, time does not exist. There is no time. Time is a straight plantation. The connectors, the diamonds shone like broken glass upon the midnight street, and all atop the walls were wet, their white eyes glint and sleek. Then from afar a gnome appeared, an angel flashed on furry feet. The boulevard became a river, while waiting crowds began to quiver. I was in a motel watching, whiskey in my hand. Her breath was soft, the wind was warm. Someone in a room was born. Accomplishments. To make works in the face of the void. To gain form, identity. To rise from the herd crowd, public favour, public fervour. And even the bitter poet madman is a clown, treading the boards. Cold electric music, damage me, rend my mind with your dark slumber. Cold temple of steel, cold minds alive on the strangled shore. Veterans of foreign wars, we are the soldiers of rock and roll wars. Whether to be a great cagey perfumed beast, dying under the sweet patronage of kings, and exist like luxuriant flowers beneath the emblems of their strange empire, or by mere insouciant faith, slap them, call their cards, spit on fate, and cast hell to flames in usury. By dying nobly, we could exist like innocent trolls, propagate our revels, and give the finger to the gods in our private bedrooms. Let's rather maybe, perhaps, get fucking out in the open, and by swelling, jubilantly, magnificently, end them. Ode to LA while thinking of Brian Jones, deceased. I'm a resident of a city. They've just picked me to play the Prince of Denmark. Poor Ophelia. All those ghosts he never saw, floating to doom on an iron candle. Come back, brave warrior. Do the dive on another channel. Hot-buttered pool. Where's Marrakesh? Under the falls, the wild storm, where savages fell out in late afternoon. Monsters of rhythm. You've left your nothing to compete with silence. I hope you went out smiling like a child, into the cool remnant of a dream, the angel man with serpents competing for his palms and fingers, finally claimed this benevolent soul, Ophelia, leaves sodden in silk, chlorine dream, mad stifled witness, the diving board, the plunge, the pool. You were a fighter, a damask, musky muse. You were the bleached sun for TV afternoon, horned toads, maverick of a yellow spot. Look now to where it's got you. In meat heaven, with the cannibals and Jews, the gardener found, the body rampant, floating, lucky stiff. What is this green pale stuff you're made of? Poke holes in the goddess skin. Will he stink, carried heavenward through the halls of music? No chance. Requiem for a heavy, that smile, that porky satyr's leer has leaped upwards into the loam. Far Arden. In that year, we had an intense visitation of energy. Signals. When Radio Dark Night existed and assumed control, and we rocked in its web, consumed by static and stroked with fear, we were drawn down long from a deep sleep and awakened by dayfall by worried gardeners, and made to be led through dew-wet jungle to the swift summit, overlooking the sea. A vast, radiant beach and a cool, jeweled moon. Couples naked race down by its quiet side, and we laugh like soft, mad children, smug in the woolly cotton brains of infancy. The music and voices are all around us. Choose, they croon, the ancient ones. The time has come again. Choose now, they croon, beneath the moon, beside an ancient lake. Enter again the sweet forest, enter the hot dream. Come with us. Everything is broken up and dances. Mountain, music, violin. Moonshine night. Moonshine night, mountain village. Insane in the woods, in the deep trees. Under the moon, beneath the stars, they reel and dance, the young folk. Led to the lake by king and queen. Oh, I want to be there. I want us to be there. Beside the lake, beneath the moon, cool and swollen, dripping its hot liquor. Frozen moment by a lake. A knife has been stolen. The death of the snake. I know the impossible sea when the dogs bark. I am a death bird, naughty night bird. Bird of prey, flying high, in the summer sky. Bird of prey, flying high, gently pass on by. Bird of prey, flying high, am I going to die? Bird of prey, flying high, take me on your flight. Indians scattered on dawn's highway bleeding, ghosts crowd the young child's fragile eggshell mind. Under waterfall, the girls return from summer balls. Let's steal the eye that sees us all. Tape noon. Tell them you came and saw and looked into my eyes and saw the shadow of the guard receding. Thoughts in time and out of season. The hitchhiker stood by the side of the road. and levelled his thumb in the calm calculus of reason. A car passes. Why does my mind circle around you? Why do planets wonder what it would be like to be you? All your soft, wild promises were words, birds, endlessly in flight. Your dog is still lost in the frozen woods, or he would run to you. How can he run to you? Lunging with blooded sickness on the snow. He's still sniffing gates and searching strangers for your smell, which he remembers very well. Is there a moon in your window? Is madness laughing? Can you still run down beach rocks, bed below without him? Winter photography, our love's in jeopardy. Winter photography, our love's in jeopardy. Sit up all night, talking, smoking, count the dead and wait for morning. Will warm names and faces come again? Does the silver forest end?